Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Stroke. I am your host and stroke survivor, Jerry Wall. And for those of you that are new here, I started doing this show to bring awareness to stroke, TBI, aphasia, brain injury, and also to provide a platform for survivors to share their journeys on, so they can share their stories. So anyway, today's show is on the power of purpose after stroke. This is really important to me. Um, in this episode, let's see here, I want to talk about something that's really close to my heart, how surviving a stroke can actually lead to you to discover um, a new purpose in life. And hopefully you guys can follow me um, and I'll ask questions to you guys too. So when life suddenly changes, like it did for me and so many of you. We're forced to look at things differently. Um, so, um, what once seemed important might not matter anymore. Sometimes we find a calling, uh, a passion, or a mission that we never saw coming. Whether it's becoming a voice for others, which I feel that I do that to a lot of you out there, and also what else? Appreciate the small moments, or simply learning to love ourselves again, and having a purpose after stroke is real, and it's powerful. So let's get into this. I had some questions that I wanted to ask you guys. What are your purposes in life? Let's see. What else did you guys ask? So there are some things that I think we should all talk about and learn. It's very powerful about the purpose of life now after a stroke. Um, so let's see. What did you guys think about? What is your purpose in life? Do you feel that anything is different now after your stroke? Tell me what you guys think. I'd love to know what you guys think about what you think your passion is after stroke, because there's so many things that we need to discover about ourselves. But before we do, let's all go to Let's Talk Stroke um, YouTube page, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And just want to recognize you guys. So the ones that are here, thank you guys for being here. First of all, I do appreciate it. Kevin, Colleen, Tom, who else out here? Lynn, nice to see you guys. It's really important. This subject was just so powerful for me that I thought, you know what, I got to bring this up here. So, because this episode can be feel super personal, but also empowering. Not only as survivors, but caregivers. That's family, and even people that are going through unrelated challenges other than stroke. Um, so there's some things that I have really gained to love. This is my passion. What I'm doing now. I mean, who knew that living life, my life, doing what I was doing from banking to flying airplanes, and then all of a sudden, one day, your life changes in an instant. It wasn't just like, oh boy, no. I remember the day, identical day when I stopped. I couldn't walk. So let's think, you guys, how has your stroke changed your definition of purpose? That's one I'd love to know. How has your stroke changed your definition of purpose? Can you guys tell me? I'd be love to know that. And let's see, watching TV. Lindor, nice to see you too. Nice to see everybody. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. And so please tell me what your purpose is. You know, uh, and I'm bring comments up too, because there were some questions I wanted to say. And Kevin, yes, walking and going to the gym, and I'm really appreciative that you post your stuff. Well, first of all, I've gained weight because you're posting all this food, Kevin. It really is good. So that's another one. Let me just say that again. How has your stroke changed your definition of purpose? My purpose completely changed to find out this was my purpose. I had different purposes prior to this, and now it's appreciation of the little things. And what do you feel? What do you feel more connected to, and now than ever before? Those are two questions. So if you answer those, I'd love to see that because I can get some answers to myself. Brad, walking and cleaning for older people. Love it, love it. Thank you, Lynn, for saying that. And Brad, good to see you. So those are some purposes that I'd love to hear your answers to because for me, it makes a huge difference. So number three, I had that written down. Doing my well, how is your change? How, let's see, has your way changed you since your stroke? And if so, how? Mine's completely changed. Completely changed. Coming up on 10, 15 years. Gosh, time flies. Stephen, nice to see you. Christy, nice to see you. Thank you for another awesome show filled with knowledge and support. Christy, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I mean, I really try to make sure there's content for others to learn from, and maybe, well, I do. I learn so much from you guys, and I appreciate that. Trying to find purpose by trying to help someone else. I know that's what I feel that my purpose is trying to help some other survivors out there. And like I said earlier, is challenging. Not only stroke, but other people are going through other types of challenges. If you can get one little thing, and I always say, if we can inspire one person, then you know what? That's awesome. I feel like it helps somebody, and that's what this is all about. Trying to help. I mean, before I never knew. I mean, I never knew really all these things that I've learned over these years. Like, let's see, living with intention, doing things with more care, love, and mindfulness than you ever did before. Right? And that was awesome. I mean, that's what other things, and those are things that I've learned over the years. Being a voice for the voiceless. I thought I was prior, but this is really what affected me is when I had my stroke. Um, Now I became a voice. It took me a while, but I especially if you're using especially if I'm using this platform to speak about aphasia, um, brain injury, um, caregiver needs. That, those are important things that matter. Discovering what truly matters. So, how stroke helped clarify uh, your priorities. Has it? Your family, your faith, um, self-love, peace. I mean, hell, hell, hell. But let me just do. I'm trying to do something. Here we go. Yeah. So those are things that I've really learned over the years, and it's been years. So let's see. I gotta look at this. I love this. Um, I've always thought I'm reading it, and thank you guys for um, making comments and getting involved with this. It's really important. I always thought my purpose was cleaning. Well, now it's spreading the word about stroke. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see some other ones here. Life after stroke with Tom. Um, I think we talked about this. No, I'm solo off the grid, but you've got good internet. Looks like solar electric. No landlord, no HOA. Freedom is the key. Yeah, yeah. Be a service to others, but I'm working on it. Disability also closes doors. I know. Become more attention to spread the word. with my extended family. Yeah, appreciate you always. Thank you, Heisel. Appreciate that. Feel more with people. Let's see. Yes, I see it. I see it. Yeah. Let's see. I had a so what was the other one I had? I had another one here that uh, finding gratitude in the present. How slowing down um, and reflecting changes, change your mindset and help you appreciate what you once took for granted. You know, I kind of, you know, I mean, I don't want to say I've ever taken anything for granted, but um, did we? I don't know. So reinventing yourself. How your stroke helped you find a new identity or role that's even more meaningful than before. Do you get that? I, I think that's a great little key there. Here's another one: turning pain into purpose, because that's what this is about. It's about purpose after stroke. Um, so using your experience to help others become an advocate or inspiring people through your story. And that's why, I mean, it's at least once a week I have somebody on who will share their journey, and we can find purpose in that. We can be inspired by that. I think that's important. What about you guys? I've become more intention to spend more time with extended family. Lindora, thank you, thank you. Um, let's see, what is it, Len? What you say here? Feel more people, feel more for people with a disability. Want to help them. I know, me too. You know, I did. Did you take it for granted, or did I take it for granted? Walking. Go to the grocery store, and I see people. Um, in the crosswalk and walking real slow, boy, I can tell what who had a stroke or who had a brain injury. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell. Um, uh, yeah, let's see. Hey, Vanessa, good to see you. Never forget what you survived. It's a part of the fiber who you are. Yes, we are. That is perfect. I like that. Thank you so much again for commenting. I really do appreciate it. And for those of you who have not subscribed, go to YouTube, Let's Talk Stroke, and hit the like button. And if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Um, it's Let's see what else was on there. It was um, gratitude. Let's see. Um, I do love. And I do want to ask this question again, just from the beginning, if someone missed it. How has your stroke changed your definition of purpose? I'll say it again. How has your stroke changed your purpose, your definition of purpose? So if some of you have missed that in the beginning, that's something that I want to know, because it's not only if it could help somebody else, it helps me. I mean, I do my research on all of this and really trying to find good content that could, you know, if it helps you, then I am completely satisfied to see if you can get something out of it. Um, Again, I'll go back to this one: living with intention, doing things with more care, love, mindfulness than you ever did before. I mean, I talk to people all the time, and I see some of the some of the messages I get, and it's so gratifying to see that. Another one, this one too, another one. I really touched on a couple of them here. Turning your pain into purpose, using your experience to help others, become an advocate, or inspire people through your story. I mean, I think that's very important. If you all can get something out of that. This is this this episode is very empowering. It's personal too, um, but not just for survivors, but just for everyone, caregivers, um, brain injury survivors, and I kind of always say brain injury survivors for um, because it covers TBI. I mean, anyone with a brain injury. So it's so important. So um, just okay. Another one: discovering what truly matters. How stroke help you clarify your priorities? Has it done that yet? Um, has it really? Have you done like family, um, faith, self-love, peace, and health? Um, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I do really want to cover. This is another one. If you've missed this, becoming a voice for the voiceless. Um, I think that's important, especially if you're using my platform or anybody using your other. I see a lot of them doing one. I'd love to see more people live stream into to voice their opinion out there and voice their priorities. Use your own platform, right, to speak about aphasia. I don't want to see number one, but they're all like combined. What is it? Aphasia, brain injury, um, uh, or caregiver needs because they need to be um, dedicated here. So, Crystal, nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Doug, if I missed you, thank you so much. Send me a feeling. I don't want to miss it because I do appreciate everybody being here and um, getting involved. And just Tom, no bragging. I mean, it's not a you're not bragging at all. It's just something um, you need to we need to mention because if it can help somebody, help me. What else here? God, Marina, nice to see you. Doug, nice to see you. Crystal, I'm focused on quality of life now and more mindful. Yeah, okay. So this thing, I'm sorry if these are going pretty quick. So if I missed some of your comments, I'll go back and check them out. Um, right, Candace, making more better of your time. Thank you so much for this. Renee, blessings to you as well. Um, uh, let's Spark, sorry. This is um, Lindora. I'm going to see you. This group has been a blessing, helpful to me for resilience. Yeah, I know. Me too. I love when you guys all get on this. Let's see what else was the. Um, let's see if I didn't miss. If I didn't. Uh, some of the comments here. This made sense. So I'm going to go back to this question. What do you feel more connected to now than ever before? I mean, Sparks, good to see you. Um, how again go back to this question because I see some of the comments out here and it's awesome. How's your stroke or your brain injury changed your definition of purpose? And I've been seeing a lot of your comments out there, and it does make it's great to see this because not only does it help me, it helps hopefully you guys can get something out of this because I see these comments and um, Candace, thank you. Making better use of my time, giving folks my who how I okay, I can talk who I was before my stroke and explaining who am I now, showing God's direct impact in my life. I like it, love it. Um, let's see, Musong, good to see you. Did I already say? It's always good to see everyone more connected to my church, my faith. Yeah, it really does that. Appreciating the simple things. Thank you, Drummond. Thank you for saying this. And you guys, thank you so much for being here. I say that a lot, but I do appreciate you being here because this is, Tuesday and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central Time, Tuesday and Thursdays, and that's pretty how, I mean, well, of course, that's how it is. And there was a, um, let's see who was the other one there. There was another one. whoever um, missed the beginning, totally cool. I mean, it's not a big deal. Well, it is a big deal, but it's not. Um, um, Living with intention. Let's go reinventing yourself. How has your stroke helped you find a new identity or role that's even more meaningful than before? I'll tell you, it's uh, it's what I um, do now. I feel I'm more impactful, more dedicated to what I do. Stroke really has completely changed my life. Going um, before when I'm my other life prior to my stroke, I just went on and on, went to my job, came home, but I thought I had the passion, but this is so much more passion to me. I just do so much more, get involved with stroke and stroke. Does anybody go to stroke support groups and speak there? Does anybody do that? Because that's very important. I tell you, you'll get so much more out of it, out of that. I, yes, Robin. Okay, if I miss you, I do apologize. Musong, I thank you for uh, commenting. Everybody, thank you for commenting. Candace, more connected to God, yes. The appreciating the small things that we all took for granted. More compassion, empathy for people. I do. I do. I know. Yeah. Um, Siffy knows allergies. Myself, excuse me. For myself, I fight against myself. Who and what I could do before. Yeah. That's the thing we all we do. I could do. Yes, I am. Well, so absolutely. Gary, nice to see you. Yeah. Did I just not say that earlier? Um, you do a great job helping stroke survivors, Gary. Gary, you're awesome. Well, you're all awesome. You just got it's really tough. Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Um, Stroke community, my present community. Yeah, I know it's just totally and I want to, well, I do, I'm sure you guys do, you want to do more for the brain injury community, doing walks. But as far as me going to stroke support groups, I mean, I know I've said this many times of whoever follows me. In the beginning, I was embarrassed to be, I had a stroke. I didn't want to talk to anybody in the beginning. But now, I know I say this. Some of you probably think, God, that's broken record, but that's so true. Just you want to help others, um, you know, and I want to help people. I mean, every part of their stroke life. I mean, even their what do you call it? Even I mean, the aphasia. You know how frustrating that is. I get to a point where I laugh at myself, but I do see the people that when I'm talking to people, I could see them, looking at me. I can't get the darn word out there. I'm just trying to get it. And but like when I'm talking to survivors, I just want to help help you help you. I'll slow down. I'm proud proud I survived. Yes, you are, and I think we all are. I mean, tell me who is not. I'd like to see if there's something that people out there. Uh, um, there's a lot of people. Yeah, I see. I don't know if there's comments. If there's people out there with comments that I don't understand. Um, Apologize. Is it Renee? Renee, you were so embarrassed. You as well. And this is, some people say, oh, um, when you're talking to other survivors, um, or maybe I shouldn't be looking at all the comments. This is about helping others, and that's why I focus on the comments. I get in the beginning of what my what my key talking points are, and when I go through my key talking points, then let's focus on your comments and get into all that. So I brought this. So Renee, I was so embarrassed as well, somewhat young, 42 when it happened. Right, 49 for me. And did you, Renee? I just want to, nah, I'll just pick on you. Did you, um, when you had your stroke, did you go to a stroke support group in the hospital? Because they took us to while I was inpatient. This is somebody in front of me. I'm behind them. I didn't want to talk. Please don't call on me. That's just how I felt in the beginning. But it is what it is, and now we just keep moving on, um, moving on, and again, be a voice for the voiceless. Discover what really matters. Finding gratitude in the present. To me, turning pain into purpose. Um, Reinventing yourself. You know how stroke has helped you find a new identity. Or role that's even more meaningful than before. Um, Living with intention. Um, let's see if some of you, let's see, how no has your why changed you since your stroke, and if so, how? I don't know if that makes sense, that question. Has your why changed since your stroke, and if so, how did it change you? That's something that uh, see, Renee, reflect reflect is so needed. Yes. I'm sorry if I, and this is about you guys all. This really helps me when you're commenting on this, and I'm just throwing questions out there. Let's see here. For you, it's going to be your strength and determination to have this live channel, an open space to chat and listen. You know, thank you so much, because when I first started, I was, I hate to say, yeah, if you would have seen me in the beginning, and all those videos are still live. This show is live on YouTube, Facebook, um, X, um, Twitch, LinkedIn, all at the same time. So if you're watching to any of not little, all these channels, thank you, appreciate it. Um, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Um, uh, what's another one here? I bring them up just not because of me, but I'm glad if you're getting something out of it. Thank you, because I just try to find some topics, some areas where I think I wanted to reach out and see if you feel the same way. Because let's see, how did you? Okay, you negative. It was during code. Yeah, I know. I was sent home within a week. I was in the hospital inpatient for 2.5 months. Wow, 2.5 months. And get to a point. For me, it got to a point where I didn't want to go home, even though I have a truckload of family support, all that. But for some reason, they took care of me. They just really took care of me. Just yeah. So my overall why family was capitalized and added pounds. Yeah. So Stephen, absolutely. Now Gary, you're funny, famous. Not I wish. I just want to spread. Come on, arm. Spread the word. Right? Get this word out there and try to help as many people as I can. Um, and that's what this is all about. Just if I can help one person, that's pretty darn awesome. So um, here's one of the last ones. Let's see. Um, how was your wife? I said it. What do you feel more connected to now than ever before? Hmm. What do you feel more connected to now than ever before? I mean, family and all my fellow survivors and caregivers out there that we chat. You all chat. We all, um, and just to see, and again, I love seeing these videos that you post. Um, I'm going to try to do a little more and more for the. And at first, I thought the videos, like you working out, or you um, how you were prior, and now look what how far have you improved. Well, at first I thought, when am I going to post not though? Because you know, it's not just to show, ooh, whatever. I I post videos to see how far progress and how I've made. How much progress have you made? Show the videos that you post. Put the videos out there. Squeaky chair. Um, but yeah, post your videos so we can see, because maybe I get something out of what you're doing that I have not been doing. So um, that's something that is powerful. It helps me, and I know it has to help somebody else out there. And if you can help somebody, then we've done it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. The same here, Candace. Well, inpatient for 2.5 months. A lot of PT work. Yes. Okay. I know. Did I say this? But some of you, there's a lot of new people out there, and thank you for being here. Um, well, Jerry, um, while I was in inpatient, no, inpatient, right after inpatient went to outpatient, Jerry, I just want to let you know, this is how you're going to be for the rest of your life. This is about 2 years after. I thought, this is it? Oh, I said a little more things, but that, I thought, my gosh, I'm going to be like this for the rest of my life. Well, coming on 15 years. Well, after about 2.5 years, 3 years, I went back, and my therapist, retired. I wanted to show her, hey, I'm walking with a cane then, or I think it was, yeah, and I'm mumbling better than I was talking. But anyway, that was something that, and then my speech therapist said, Jerry, you're going to lose your job. Right. Well, he was right. But anyway, let's see. I'm looking through your comments here because I appreciate you being here again. All on these days, most people can. Uh, most people can't. Okay, I'll bring it up here. So, because I'm a little. Most people can't justify, comprehend how much it in each of us affected all parts. I know. Thank you for that comment. I just played. I paid bills. I felt so. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm glad you were able to do that. I just paid my bills and I cried. It feels so good to be independent again. Yes, I I know. Well, that was tough. Boy, in the beginning, bills, and if you were the one that paid the bills the whole time, that was another thing. Kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't even know when I was in the hospital. Oh, there's bills. Well, my wife, whoever, trying to figure out, my gosh, how bills? What? Where do I go for this? And well, found out quickly when people are calling 15 years ago. That was a tough thing to go through. But here we are, back to this. So um, this is my buddy, Rich All, Mikhail Baker. This show is hosted by Melanie and thought it may interest you. Thank you for, hey, Rich, so good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I'm just about done here, but this show, if you got in a little late, um, if I am, this is like I can even talk. I'm like, um, the show is about the power of purpose after stroke. So how surviving a stroke can lead you to new deeper sense of purpose in life. That's what this is about. And Rich, thank you so much for being here. Um, uh, yeah, this is. Thank you. Good to see you too, buddy. Really nice to see you. Really is. How you found me? Uh, no, so nobody really. This Stephen, friend too. Stephen. Nobody really said this is it. Just lots of eye rolling at some of my goals. Yeah, I know. You know, it just bugged me when my therapist said, um, "Jerry, you're gonna lose your job and you've plateaued." Well, first of all, plateau is a dirty word, and but because there's no such thing as plateau, so that's my issue when he said, "Jerry, you're gonna lose your job." Well, I said, no, I'm not. I'm not losing my job. I lost my job. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah. So um, Candace, yes, Jerry Stroke does not define us, but I feel that my life changed for the better way. Me too. Me too. We work so hard to survive. I am myself, but doing life with God's help. Absolutely. Yes. Um, Kevin, yes, from down to the end here. So, but always good to see you and keep up the what you're doing. You're doing great, and we will be hooking up. So we're Southern California 2 times at the end of the year this coming year. Okay, so anyway, you guys, um, yes, never ever give up, and thank you so much, guys, for being here. And again, if you haven't, I know I broken record, but go to Let's Talk Stroke on YouTube and hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Now, if you don't, well, I don't know what to say. I do my own. Um, hey, I know. Hey, Naomi. No, I do my own research on this, and this is. I do show. I do have subscribers. Okay, aphasia kicks in here and there, but I have guests on at least once a week, if not more. Um, but um, let's see, did I just miss a comment? But anyway, you guys, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you being here. And all of you, you guys have a great rest of your day. And Marcy, you may have to go back to. Great to see you. Great to see everybody. Watch the replay because this show is about the purpose, the power of purpose after stroke. Um, I did a lot of research on this one. I thought it was really, do I say eventful? Eventful. Thank you for sharing this show. Um, I hate them. Just it's okay, Tara. Not a big deal. You guys, I appreciate you being here, but and love you too, Rich. Um, go to the replay. This show is on YouTube, X, um, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn. So it's on a lot of different channels out there. Twitch too. Anyway, you can always go back and watch the replay to watch and see if you can get anything out of it. Um, Awesome media for when I'd like to bombard them with email. Let's chat about that, Stephen. Um, thank you. You guys, like Candace says, enjoy your day. Be strong, never give up. And I hope you have a great day. We'll see you on Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Tara, I'll send you a link so you know to pop on and if you want to make comments. And again, Let's Talk Stroke is out. And I had one last thing I was going to say. All I have to do is remember. Um, thanks so much for tuning in and sharing this time with me. I hope today's message reminded you that even after something like life-changing as a stroke. Um, Purpose doesn't disappear. Um, it just shows up in new and unexpected ways. If you found something meaningful in today's episode, I would love to hear about it. Leave a comment, share it with somebody you care about, or reach out and be a guest on my show. Just reach out to me, send me a message. Love to have you on. Until next time, keep thriving, uh, keep rising, and remember, like my friend says, your story matters. So keep let's keep talking stroke. Thank you guys. We'll see you